Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. I decided to go live tonight. So I'm going to go through the zodiac signs and see what is coming for love for you guys. What I'm going to do is wait for some people to come through first. There's nobody in my chat at the moment. I'm going to put in here. Oh, I've got one person in the chat. Hi. Come say hi. I got two people in the chat. All right. Come say hi. Let me know where you're from. Accepting PayPal, Super Chat, and Hipsy. Oh, India. Wow. Thanks for joining me live. It's so good to see you here. What topic are you interested in, Red Harani? I'm going to do love reading for every zodiac sign, but I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in before I do that. What topic do you want to discuss, Red Harani? Is there any celebrities? Mary Jane Ross. Hello, I'm in Hong Kong. Oh, wow. Thanks for joining me, Mary Jane. That's a long ways away. How's Hong Kong? How's the weather? And how's the weather in India? Oh, Vietnam. Wow. I got a lot of people from like Asian area, and I have India. I don't know if India is part of Asia or not. I think I'm going to do love readings for all zodiac signs. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that topic or not. In Hong Kong, 34 degrees. Holy, that is hot. Where are you originally from, Mary Jane? Scotland. Oh wow, that's quite the change for you, isn't it? Because isn't Scotland usually wet and rainy? Nice and green all the time over there. What's the heat like in Hong Kong? Is it humid or is it dry? Humid. Oh yeah, that's the worst. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the 12 signs of the zodiac signs to see what you can expect for love, or what perhaps is even going on in your love life at the moment. If you're looking for love or if you're in a relationship and it's just not working for you. So hopefully these messages will help everybody. I'm going to start with the sign of Aries. Okay. And I'm also open to questions. It's $11.11. You can either go through Hipsy or I am accepting PayPal, and I'm also accepting super chats. Okay. All right. So let's see what the messages are for Aries for this week. What can you expect in love for Aries? We'll go through all 12 signs. If anybody has any questions, then go ahead and purchase, and I'll get to them once I'm done. What are the love messages for Aries? And I'll let 3 cards fall out. That's the way I do my readings. And if anybody is new to my channel, a little bit about myself. I'm a clairsentient, clairvoyant. As a clairsentient, I can pick up energies from other people. That's how I do readings. All right. What is the message for Aries for love for this week? What is the message for Aries for love? All right. Okay, whether you're in a relationship with somebody or whether you are looking for love, this card is saying that this week could be a very victorious week. The Six of Wands talks about victory, awards, recognition, good news, success. You can have some success in your relationship this week. This card here has the white horse, which means movement forward. All right, so this relationship can move forward and it can be successful. Now, we have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot can represent Cancer. Okay, you could be involved with somebody that is a Cancer sign, or you could be having a heavy chart maybe in Cancer. So just because your sun sign is in Aries, it doesn't mean that you are a complete Aries. Where's your sun? Where's your moon? You know, where are the other planets? So this card is saying that you are in charge of your love life this week. And again, we have the white horse here. This is movement forward. Okay. This is action and change. There's going to be some sort of maybe an action being taken, and there's going to be a change in your love life. All right. And then there's the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups signifies wishes coming true, material abundance, good health. Okay, if you're having issues with your health in the last little while, this is saying that you might start to come around again. Okay, but your wishes will come true. That's what these cards are saying. Okay, so and some material abundance perhaps. Okay, lucky Aries. All right, we are on to Taurus. Let's see what the messages are for Taurus. I've got 6 people in my chat now. Let me know where everybody is from. I'm doing love readings. I'm also taking requests for $11.11. If you have any questions, I can do one question for $11.11. And I will be accepting it through Hipsy, PayPal, and Super Chat. Okay, what are the messages for Taurus for love for this week? Week of the 3rd of July. Or 6th of July. What are the messages for Taurus for love? Taurus for love. Let's see what the messages are. Taurus for love. All right. What are the messages for Taurus? Okay. All right. Now, you Taurus, some of you Tauruses out there, because this is a general reading and it's not going to be meant for everybody, but this card here is the Nine of Swords, which says nightmares, anxiety, grief, depression, something that keeps you up at night. I don't know if some of you are in a relationship that keeps you up at night, stressed out, anxious. You know, sometimes love doesn't always, turn out the way you want it to. So, maybe you haven't heard from somebody and you're wondering why they haven't called you or texted you. How come you're not going to go on that next date with the person? But you're overthinking something when it comes to your love life. Okay. Now, it could involve a King of Wands, which is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo man. Okay. If you're a male looking at this, because it is a general reading, it could be male or female, someone who's very passionate. You can see all the red here in this card. And the King of Wands talks about someone who's very bold, they're a leader, they've got power, charm, courage, okay? But it could be involved with this person. Now, when I see this card, I don't know if they're partying too much. There's the Three of Cups. All right. This Three of Cups talks about friendship, celebration, a circle of support, but does signify someone who might party a little bit too much. Okay. Is this keeping you up? Okay. Someone that you might be involved with that is out there partying a little too much with it could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. All right. But lots of maybe even flirting, flirting going on with people that they shouldn't be flirting with. Okay. All right. On to Gemini. All right, where's everybody from? I have somebody from India. I have someone from Scotland who's visiting in Hong Kong. I have someone from Vietnam. Hello, I am Imani, and I've been going through a lot, but recently my mother has been reaching my sister who is very spiritual. Okay. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Nice to see you in my live here, Imani. Your mother has been reaching your sister who is very spiritual. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, let's see what the messages are for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini for love for the week of July 6th? What is the message? Anybody want to purchase a reading? It's $11.11. You can purchase through Hipsy, PayPal, or you can pay through Super Chat. What are the messages for Gemini for love? Gemini for love. What are the messages for Gemini for love? Gemini for love. What is the message for Gemini for love? What can Gemini expect for love? Got into card readings and it may sound crazy, but she has just been having natural callings and readings. Wow, good for her. Good for her for using her talent. Hopefully she's going to help people. Okay, Gemini, what can you expect for July 6th, the week of July for love? Now, there is the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about a new job, a raise, a promotion, investment, new income. If you're starting a new job, this can say that you could meet somebody on the job site. This card also represents a stable relationship. Okay, so stable relationship could be coming to you from the workplace. Okay, here's this card now comes up for Gemini. Now, when I look at this card in this situation, this card talks about flirting and having fun with this person, enjoying each other's company, and maybe even your friends, getting to know this person and having like that circle of support regarding this person. Okay, and then there is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, this card speaks about keeping and maintaining boundaries, but it's also persisting, pushing forward. So if you find that, this person could be playing a little bit hard to get, keep pushing, push forward, push those boundaries, have a little fun, and flirt. Okay. All right. Great messages for Gemini. Okay. I'm sorry to bother you. I just feel uneasy. I never really do this. Okay, I'm not sure what you're feeling uneasy about, but it sounds to me that your sister has a natural calling. All right, try and be supportive of her. Tarot is just a tool that helps bring out people's intuition. All right. Okay, so the next reading is for Cancers. All of you Cancers out there. All right, what is the message for Cancer for the week of July 6th? Love messages for Cancer. Love messages for Cancer. What is the message for Cancer? What is the message for Cancer? If anybody wants to purchase a reading, it's $11.11. What is the message for Cancer? Give me a thumbs up. I've only got 2. What is the message for Cancer? What are the love messages for Cancer? Okay, what is the love messages for Cancer? What are the love messages for Cancer? All right. Okay, so love messages for Cancer. Here's the very beginning of tarot. This is the Fool, very first card, and this card signifies fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures. I don't know if you want to take a new path. Okay, this card is saying that you will have that opportunity. Tarot is not set in stone. These are like roadmaps. So this is saying to you, if you want to go down that path, this is what you can come across, right? The Fool talks about there's going to be a fresh hope. You got to take that chance, okay? Or a new path that you're going to come across, an adventure. Something is going to begin for you, Cancers. Take that leap of faith. This man is not afraid to take that leap of faith. He's standing here, his head is up, looking up at the sky, and he wants to see what is going to come for him. Okay? All right, there might be choices here for this person. There's the Two of Swords. It's about two choices. It's about compromising and balancing and making a decision. Could be between maybe two people because this person's not happy. There's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups signifies loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved, but there is still hope, just like this card is saying here, right? These two cups are still standing upright, okay? All he sees is what's in front of him, which the cups are empty and they're down, but there's still hope in this relationship. There's hope for a new beginning. But there could be some choices here that you may have to make. Okay. All right. So it looks like Cancer might have to make some choices. Let's see what the message is for Leo. What are the messages for Leo? What can Leo expect for the week of July the 6th? What can Leo expect for the week of July the 6th? All right. Let's see what the messages are for love for Leo. July the 6th. You guys are awfully quiet in the chat. I'm selling readings today for $11.11 through Hipsy, PayPal, or Super Chat. I'm accepting all three. All right, what are the messages for Leo? Leo for July the 6th week of July the 6th. All right. What are the messages for Leo? July the 6th. Okay. All right. Messages for Leo for July the 6th. Here we have the Page of Swords. So you could either be involved right now with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or meet somebody who's an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This person may already know you. They're paying attention to the details. They're paying attention to what you like, perhaps kind of getting to know you on some level without even talking to you. Okay? But this Knight of Swords is about a Page of Swords is someone who's very curious. They could be curious about you. Okay? Watching you. Maybe through social media, paying attention to what you like, what you don't like. This is what they're wanting. They want that happy ending perhaps with you. There's the Ten of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups speaks about family, contentment, total love, support. This is the end of the rainbow. All right. 10 of Cups talks about how people reach this. Once they reach the end of the rainbow, it's everything that they wanted. Okay. The family, the home, the dog, the job, the love, the support. And then here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about a relationship that is going to be very stable. Okay. Ace of Pentacles talks about a stable relationship, and it could be somebody from work. I forget who it was that I did the reading on. Maybe it was Aries. I don't remember, but it could be through the workplace, someone who's already watching you, paying attention, and is drawn to you and wants to get to know you better. Okay. All right. There is Leo. Okay. Next zodiac sign is Virgo. All right. Let's just see what the message is for Virgo for July 6th for love. Virgo, love. What are the messages? people in my chat with 27,000 subscribers. And all I have is 2. What are the messages for Virgo for July 6th? What are the messages for Virgo for July 6th? What can they expect for love? Okay, well, looks like good news for Virgos out there. All right, this person is either in your life or is going to be part of your life. We have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands typically represents Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo male. They're very bold, they're very powerful, they're charming, they're courageous, and they're full of a lot of passion. All right, really, really nice card. Okay, and then there's the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles can represent leaving a legacy, it's retirement, it's inheritance, it's working together to build a life. Now, you can either meet somebody, okay, build a life with this person. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This card represents wealth, happiness, consolidation. It represents family. It represents marriage. Okay. It represents relationship commitment. All right. Relationship commitment. It's investment into a relationship. Okay. Finding your dream home with this person. And then there's the Sun card. All right. The Sun card is the luckiest card in the deck. It's material happiness. It's a joyous outcome. It's success. This person can come into your life or is already in your life, and you're going to be growing it to this card here, which represents wealth and happiness, consolidation, family, marriage. All right. And the Sun card, this card is like I said, it's like the happiest card in the deck. Okay. Now, this is about optimism, success, achievement, growth, happiness. It's well-being. It's an opportunity to bask in your achievements. Okay. It's about relationship growth. Okay. All right. Yeah, Caroline, if you'd like to get a reading, I'm charging $11.11. You can go through Hipsy, or you can just a second here. I wanted to just make sure Hipsy was turned on. Yeah, I'll go through all the zodiac signs. If you want to purchase a reading through Hipsy, or if you want to use Super Chat, it's $11.11. Okay. All right. Now, that was Virgo. That was a great reading for Virgo. On to Libra. Okay. If you want to pay through PayPal, I can give you my PayPal address. Just let me know. Whatever's more convenient for you. If you go through Hipsy, they take Visa, MasterCard, Venmo, all kinds of different payments there. Okay. All right. What are the messages for Libra for the month, or not the month, for the week of July 6th for love? All right, Libra. What are the messages for Libra? Messages for Libra. July the 6th for love. Okay, what are the messages for Libra? And just a reminder, I'm a clairsentient, which means I can pick up energies from other people. That's how I do my readings. I love doing relationship readings. Okay, what are the messages for Libra? Geez, I'm getting some repeat cards here. Lots of repeat cards. Okay, Libra. All right, the cards are telling you to take that leap of faith. Okay, very first card in tarot. Fresh hope, taking chances, new paths and adventures and beginnings. Okay, yeah, you can pay by Super Chat. You can do Super Chat if you like. Hipsy is the website that I use, and I'm finding that usually it comes on and moderates and shows you where to go pay. But yeah, I will accept super chat. Let me get through all of this and then I'll get to your question when I'm done. So all of you Libras out there, so this message is for you that you could be having a great start. Okay. A new path, a new adventure in your relationship, lots of fun. Look at this card. This card comes up again for the Three of Cups. It's the Three of Cups. Okay. Friendship, celebration, a circle of support, dancing into the nighttime, flirting, having a few drinks, enjoying life. And then here we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is success. This is victory, awards, recognition, good news, success. Typically, this card is about a man coming back from war, and people are cheering him on to success. And so there could be some success coming your way. Okay. There'll be a new path in your relationship. Okay. Somebody perhaps coming into your life. All right. Okay. On to Scorpio. Any Scorpios in here? Let's see what the messages are for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, love life for July 6th. Scorpio, love life for July 6th. Oh, hi, Wendy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't see it showing here. I don't know if Hipsy's not working today or what. Okay. Whoops, Hipsy. Hold on, I think I just lost my link. Live stream. My live stream. Live stream. I think I don't know how I lost my live stream. Don't know how to go back. Okay. Oh, Wendy. I don't see it here. Did you finish it off? I'm live now. Okay. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to... Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Okay. All right. Let's do Wendy. I don't know if you want to, I don't know what happened. It's on Hipsy. Nothing's showing up. So it doesn't look like it's working. If you purchase through there, just put your question in here. Okay. All right. Thank you, Caroline. I'll get to you as soon as I'm done here. I've got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more signs to do. All right. Aries, Wendy the Aries, right? Okay. What are the messages for Scorpio for love for July the 6th? Okay, yeah, $10 is fine. That's okay. Thank you. Okay, so for Scorpio, first card we have here is the Justice card. This is a minor marriage card, okay? Justice does speak about cause and effect. It's a win-win situation. It's the truths coming out. The Justice card speaks about actions, decisions, clarity, perception, balance. It's about you being judged fairly, okay? And past mistakes and arguments being laid to rest. So if any Scorpios are out there, this is saying that maybe you can have your past arguments laid to rest in all matters. Okay. This card does signify improved finances, signing contracts, good advice. So you can kind of put behind you anything that you could like lay to rest any arguments with whoever it is that you are with, or perhaps this marriage maybe there's some sort of a marriage coming up, or you can expect marriage, right? She's wearing that white gown. Okay. All right. We have the World card, and the World card talks about completing a goal, or life lesson. Okay. Maybe this can talk about an ending of a relationship. You completed the cycle. All the worst is behind you. Okay. And then Page of Wands. It could be with someone who was a little bit younger, someone who's quite active. Okay. Again, we have the Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person. Maybe the two of you guys didn't get along very well. Okay. All right. And that circle is coming, the circle is coming to an end. Okay. All right. Or it's being completed. That cycle is being completed. I'm looking, Wendy. I still don't see any kind of a purchase from you. Yeah. I don't know. Hipsy sometimes can be a little bit difficult. First time that's happened where I've lost the live stream off of Hipsy. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what the messages are for Sagittarius for love. Hi, Lily. Nice to see you in the chat. Caroline, while I do these readings, can you just give me a little bit of background about your mother? Okay. And your dad's passed away a little bit. Give me her first name, and then give me your dad's first name as well. Okay. A little bit of background. My mom and I didn't speak for 5 years, and we reconnected before she passed away, or I never did talk to her since she, before she passed. Just a little bit of background. You don't have to give me your opinion on anything, just a little history, because that's how I can ground myself to the situation. All right, Sagittarius. What are the love messages for Sagittarius for July the 6th? Love messages for Sagittarius for July the 6th. Love messages for Sagittarius for July the 6th. Love messages for Sagittarius for July the 6th. Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we have. So there is the King of Cups, which it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio male. The King of Cups signifies a very supportive person. They could be leaders. They're tolerant. They're empathetic, and they're very good husbands, and they're good fathers. Okay, lots of communication with this person. The blue, to me, represents the blue chakra, which is the throat chakra. So there could be a lot of talking here, okay? Now, this person can be someone that's in your life that is really hard to let go. Whether this person, it could be toxic, or someone that is really hard. It's like this card represents, to me, someone who is, for example, stuck in a bad marriage and can't get out. Okay, they're kind of like tied to this person. You can see both people are tied to the devil, and they just can't get out of this situation. Could be with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, or this card here. All right, this card represents also like lusty. Someone that you are like. It's like a relationship. Let me just get a deeper meaning here. Hold on. So this can represent sex, affairs, okay? Access, temptation. You could be tempted by this person. All right. Lots of temptation with this person. But this is also about just like having a really, really powerful attraction to this person. And then there's the Sun card. Okay. And the Sun card again goes back to that. It's having a success in this relationship and a joyous outcome with the person. You might have a really good week with this person. Okay. All right. Next card is Capricorn. Let's see what the messages are for Capricorn. All right. What are the messages regarding Capricorn? What are the messages for Capricorn? Yeah, let's see here. Oh, I got a $12. Okay, I see here. I got a tip. That's why it probably didn't come up. Okay. $12 USD. That would be from you, Wendy, I guess, but I don't see your question anywhere. So you're going to have to put your question into the chat. All right, Wendy? Okay, what is the message for Capricorn? I'm still waiting on you, Caroline. I'd like to get more information, possibly. And Wendy, can you tell me if that's you that left that tip? Mom is called Melina. Dad is Nigel. Mom was very stubborn and quite abusive. Sometimes stopped speaking to her 2 years ago when she didn't wish my daughter. Okay. All right. I got a sharpness from her. You know, I know it's a little bit too late to say that, but I got like this unemotional woman. Okay. She treated you more like property than a child. Okay. What are the messages? Like, I gave birth to you, therefore you owe me, and therefore you are to be, you should do as you're told. Okay. All right, Capricorn. What are the messages? On the other hand, your dad, Nigel, he's softer. I get a soft energy from Nigel. All right, what are the messages for Capricorn? Whoa. Okay. Now, I have a card that fell way past my desk. I got to go get up and get the card. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so for you Capricorns, you might have some choices here. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups talks about too many choices, commitment issues, but this is about choices from suitors. You might have a few suitors, okay? I don't know if you're ready to commit at the moment to anybody, okay? So this is a non-commitment card, but you could be out there on the dating scene, seeing what's going on, seeing what's out there, what's available. The Judgment card, this card talks about clarity, a final decision, a wake-up call, your life purpose. This card is about maybe somebody coming back to you from the past, or the angels bringing you together. Okay, somebody could come into your life. I don't feel like you're ready to commit, but you may commit, okay? Because here we have the Ace of Pentacles again. This could be a very stable relationship, okay? That can come into your life. You may not want to take it. This card is saying that you won't be wanting to commit, but it could be someone that the angels bring to you, and then you're going to be ready to commit, okay? All right, Aquarius. And then we got Pisces, and I'll get on with your reading, Caroline. Okay. Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius for July 6th love reading? July 6th love reading. Aquarius, July 6th. Geez, I got a lot of cards that have come up that are repeat cards for different zodiac signs. I mean, I've got the Fool again for this zodiac sign for Aquarius. This card is saying that there could be a new beginning coming for you in your relationship, or a new relationship coming into your life. There is the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Aces are beginnings, tens are endings. Okay, so Ace of Wands is that new project, inspiration, the urge to create something, a new relationship. Okay, lots of passion here. Look at the fire. Okay, all right. Now we have the Sun sign. So this can be a very successful card. It talks about relationship growth and a successful relationship. Okay, it can be successful. It'll turn into something like really, really fun. Okay, all right, Wendy. I purchased reading through Hipsy. Did you put a $12 tip in there? Because I don't see anything through Hipsy. I don't see anything here. But I believe you and I will do your reading. But for some reason, I lost my live stream on Hipsy. Okay, so if that was you, put your question into the chat here. All right, Wendy? Okay, and then Pisces, last zodiac sign. Okay. Okay, that was you? Okay. I think this chat is like really delayed. Like when you type, it comes in like 30 seconds later. So so just can you put in there, yes, that was me who put the tip in? Because I'm guessing that's what you are referring to. And then put your question. All right, what is love messages for Pisces for July 6th? All right, Pisces for July 6th. Pisces, week of July 6th. What love messages are there for Pisces for July 6th? Okay, well, I guess with Pisces... Okay, thanks, Wendy. All right. Yeah, that's why it didn't come up on my live. I put my name on the tip and the message. Oh, let me just go see. I don't know how to run this website half the time either. Like, it's just all over the place. Live stream, dashboard. Like, I'm on the dashboard, but nothing comes up. I don't even know where to find the tip jar. Ay. Okay. Well, just go ahead and put it in the question in the chat, Wendy. I'm sorry. It's the first time this has happened. Just showed $12. Someone had, wait, hold on. I'll go into view your tip. Oh, okay. Hold on here. I got to view my tip. It just says 6:25 p.m. anonymous to me. No message. It says no message. So, yeah. I didn't get it. It doesn't have a message on here. All right. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, Pisces, love. All right. Here we have this card again. Okay. If you have someone in your life, past arguments are laid to rest. Okay. Everything's fair and balanced again. All right. If this isn't your situation, marriage could be coming up with the person that you're involved with. Okay. This person could be a little bit older. Here we have the hermit, and the hermit speaks about um, uh, wisdom. And with experience comes wisdom. So it can be somebody who's a little bit older, maybe someone who's never been married before. They go within for clarity. It's a quest for personal truth. Maybe someone who's kind of spiritual. Okay. And then there is the Nine of Pentacles. This person can have some money. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles speaks about luxury, self sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures, someone who has earned everything by their own hands. Okay. All right. So that is the message for Pisces. Okay. Caroline, you are next up. You purchased regarding your mother, and I'm so sorry to hear about the death of your mother. It's never easy. And also, your father has passed away. Okay. Now, I felt a sharpness with your mother, and I have to say, the way that I do my readings, I just like to explain. When somebody dies, their body is mortal, so they pass away, and the spirit is immortal. The spirit goes up into the spirit world, and it goes up there, and the soul is still alive. I can still read a person's essence. I can read their energy. I can read their soul. I am not a Teresa Caputo where I can give you messages like where your mom will be like, oh, look under the cushion seat and you'll find $500. Like, I don't read like that, but I can pick up emotions and I can pick up feelings. All right, Caroline. The way I pick up your mother is I get someone who's sharp. I get someone who's unemotional. Keep that stiff upper lip. I don't want to see any crying, and I don't want to see any just there's a weakness. She doesn't want to see any kind of a weakness, right? I don't know if she had a tough childhood for her life herself. Okay. Now, I don't get any apologies from her. And I don't know if you're looking for an apology. Does she love you? Yes, I get that she loves you, but it was just a different way. She showed it to you in a different way. I get this. Yes, I love my kids. I wanted them to be strong. I wanted them to not be like weak in society, in the world. And I don't know if she went about it the wrong way. Okay, yeah, she never apologized. No. And so unfortunately, it's like I lived my life the way I wanted to live it. And I'm not going to apologize for the way I treated anybody, but she did love you. Okay. I did wonder if she's sorry now. No, not really. People don't change much when they go into the spirit world. It's not like she dies and goes to heaven and goes, oh, I treated people so awful. I really should have rethunk the way I did things, but it's like it's who she was. And who she was is still who she is up in the spirit world. Okay. So she has no, it's like I get this like really strong sort of they got what they see is what they got from me. Okay. But I do get that she did love you, Caroline. She did love you, but it was just shown to you in a different way. She wasn't a nurturing mother. They say that if you are born with a nurturing mother, you have won the lottery. Okay. I mean, I'm 56 years old. My mother is still alive, and I can't remember the last time she told me she loved me. I can't remember the last time she gave me a hug. Probably it's been over 20 years since she gave me a hug. It's her way. That's the way she is. She is. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay, you should be able to watch this back. Yes. Okay, I'm back. So my mom is from the old country, and they don't tell you I love you a lot. She wasn't like a nurturing mother, but I knew she loved me. Okay, I know she loves me, but she's not one for saying I love you, Clara, or come give me a hug or any of that stuff. So I don't know how old you are, but I feel like your mom was just hard. Okay. I just, as a clairsentient, I pick up energies. and I pick up feelings. And the feeling I get is somebody who's just pretty staunch. They are not apologizing for anything that they think they've done right. Okay. You're 46. Okay. So 56, 66. I'm guessing your mom was probably in her 60s or something like that. I don't know if she was hard on her body. I don't know. I don't know if you mentioned what she passed away from. Quite abusive sometimes. 2 years when she didn't wish my daughter a happy birthday. She doesn't think about that. She doesn't, I don't know what the liver cancer came from, but it's like she did, she didn't stop to think that she didn't wish your daughter a happy birthday. Like that was a big federal offense. Most grandmothers will do that. It's like, she's like, no, it's like, so what's the big deal? That's her, like, that's just her personality, right? If she forgot, she forgot. Don't crucify her, is how she feels. Okay. So I don't feel like I can't bring messages. But I do get this feeling that she's just not going to apologize for the way she lived her life, right? She didn't forget. Okay, well, if she didn't forget, I get this feeling that it didn't matter to her to call or not, you know? So, and then I get your dad, and I don't know if your dad was a soft energy. I get a soft energy from your dad. I get a loving dad. If I get a reading or initials, okay. Oh yeah, initials are fine. Yeah, I can still ground myself to that person. Yeah, he was, I feel like he made up for what your mother wasn't. Okay. Like I'll draw a card for your mother. Let's see what comes up for your mother. All right. What is the message? Okay, so here we have this card here is the asshole of the deck. 7 of Swords, theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. You can see there's a lot of dark clouds here. Okay, maybe this was the theft of maybe your childhood, the theft of, you not having a great life. Okay, and then your dad. Let's just see what the message, let's see what card comes up for your dad. All right. Yeah, you can pay super chat. Okay, your dad, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with your dad, the Wheel of Fortune talks about good fortune. You were fortunate to have your dad, okay, as your father. And this card also talks about fate, divine destiny, law, that he was destined to be your father. Okay, I'm just going to get a deeper meaning for you. This talks about fate, destiny, divine law, opportunity, luck, change. So this is about reconnecting with people who live away from you, manifesting your wishes, your affirmations. Okay, it's a wider perspective on your place in the world. I have a feeling that this is him. He knew what his place was in the world, and that was being a dad. Okay, here's the man. And I think sometimes he's even guiding you, Caroline. Okay, he's close to you, where your mom kind of just wants to be alone. I think she just kind of wants to, like, even up in the spirit world, do her thing, leave me alone. You know what? I don't see them together a whole lot. Usually I see them together. Like I see my, loved ones will be together. I don't see these two together. I don't know if they divorced or whatever the case was. I don't think that this was a marriage made in heaven. But I think your dad tried. I think he tried, and your mom was just, of course, she was like this with everybody, not just you, I feel. Okay. I really hope these messages help you, Caroline. Okay. All right. Now, Wendy. Yes, he is close. I sense him. Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. What are the current energies of feelings with my boss? Yeah, I know both of you guys are Aries. I was on vacation for 2 weeks and I saw him again on Thursday, and I just went in and gave him a hug. He liked it. He liked it, Wendy. Okay. I think he was a little bit surprised, but I don't think it was like, I can't believe she just did that to me. I don't get that. I feel like that was like a really pleasant surprise. He wasn't expecting it. Did he hug you back? Because I kind of got this, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should hug her back or if I should just keep my hands to my side. But I get that he was like pleasantly surprised with the hug. Let's just see what the cards say. All right. Let's just see. Oh, $11.11, Lily, if you want to pay through Super Chat. Okay, all right. So, yeah, okay, good. He hugged you back quickly. All right. Let's see what the messages are. GS. What are the messages? All right. Okay, I think he's trying to keep things in balance, Wendy. There's the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about choices, multitasking, weighing options, but he's trying to keep it in balance. Okay. All right. Well, there's the Magician. Okay. And the Magician talks about focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. This is about manifestation. And the Magician is also about having all the tools. Okay. So this is a sword, cup, coin, wand. You guys have the tools to move forward with this, and you have unlimited potential. Okay. And then here's the 10 of Cups. This is what he would like. All right. There's you and him and a little baby maybe down the road, right? The 10 of Cups is family, contentment, total love and support. I think this is what he sees with you, but someone's got to make that move. All right. I hope that helped, Wendy. He likes it. He likes you. He likes the attention. He likes how he feels when he's around you, Wendy. Okay. I'm glad you gave him that hug. But yeah, like it's a quick hug, right? He doesn't want it to be lingering or anything like that. What are people going to think? He's got to keep it balanced. All right. Okay. Someone else has purchased through donation. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 1111, view your tip. Okay, I'm going to see if I can view this tip. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, all right. Okay, you're welcome, Wendy. Okay, I'm very much sensitive to that. Of course he does. I get that he's scared to make a move. I think he's a little afraid of rejection from you. Yeah. All right, Ems. Hi, Clara. I just made a purchase on Hipsy via donation. Let me know if you need me to send my question here. Please, yes, please send your question. I'm excited. People are actually engaging with me tonight. He is scared. He is scared. I think he's scared of a few things, Wendy, like scared of the workplace, thinking, what people are going to think, like, he doesn't want to be talked about in the office, that sort of a thing. Okay. Yeah, the workplace. I'm based in the US, working in science, and I'm exploring roles abroad, including a research internship in Okinawa. My contract ending in 2 weeks, and I'm just curious what might be next for me in career. US, working in science, and I'm exploring roles abroad. So where are you from originally, Ems? Like, are you from Japan? And then you're working in the US, but it's done? Oh, from Indonesia. Okay. Working in science and exploring roles abroad, including a research. I like you going abroad. Are you wanting to stay in the US? Or are you wondering, or you're leaving? 2 weeks. I'm just curious what might be next for me in career. 10 pounds, the right amount of money for dollars. I have no idea. I mean, I'll take it. It's okay. I'll take it, Lily, if you want to do that. I'm based in the US. I'm opening to roles abroad, but I'm also applying for roles in the US, so I'm generally open. I see something again. Okay, I see something in the science for you. Okay, you're not going to leave that, but I see options. Where else have you applied to? Send 10. $9.99 is good. That's fine. Where else are you applying to, Ems? Because I can get a good feeling. Like, I'm really good at telling people where they would fit in well. Like, are you thinking Italy, Okinawa, China? Then I can tell you what I feel would work. Like, Okinawa is okay. It's okay. But I think if you give me other options, I could tell you what I like better for you. Of course, you do what you want. You make the decision based on what you want. Okay, and the researchers in Okinawa. I do like Okinawa. I feel like it's very forward and progressive. So if you want to, let's just do the reading on Okinawa. Okay, so if you want to go to Okinawa, I feel that there is less limits there. I feel like in Japan, they are much more forward thinking and the science is a little bit higher. Like, for example, I'll tell this story. It was many, many years ago. And I was working with this guy who was a volleyball coach. And he went to Japan to coach, he was a referee in volleyball. Okay. He was refereeing. And when he came, he was paid to do this international, tournament and to be a referee. He came back and he's like, you wouldn't believe the technology they have in Japan. The cars, we've never seen cars like this in North America. I think if you want to go to Okinawa, that would work out really well because I really feel you would be able to do your science, your research, whatever it is that you do with less limits. Okay, let's just see what the messages are here regarding you going to Okinawa. All right, what's your question, Lily? I will wait for your question. Okay, what are the messages? I think you would like it in Okinawa. I think it'd be good for you. Okinawa. Ems. Going to Okinawa. I don't know. Are you a male or female? I can't tell by your first name. I agree. I'm learning more towards Okinawa because they're doing community-based research better than the US at the moment. Currently, and hoping I'll get accepted. Okay, you're a female. Okay. What's your birth date? Your application will be accepted. I feel that. I think you're very good at what you do. So you're June 6th, so you're Gemini, right? Okay, this is going to move very fast for you. Okay. Okay, now I think you're passionate about what you do. There's the Queen of Wands. Okay, she is a feisty person. She's confident. She's self-assured. She's the master of her domain. And I feel like you've got a lot of passion in this research that you're going to be doing. Okay, all right. Now, there is the Strength card, and the Strength card speaks about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, courage. You have the courage to do this. Okay, you really, really do. This is saying that, and you may need a little bit more self-confidence to think you can do it, but you can do it, okay? There's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very fast change in lifestyle. Okay, so which means that this opportunity is going to come. Like, let's say you put your application in, they'll call you, or they'll accept it in 2 weeks, and then they'll say you've got a month to get out here, and all of a sudden it's going to be a whirlwind. Look how fast this horse is moving. Okay, I'm going to show you the difference between that and another one here. Hold on. Watch, it'll be at the bottom of the deck. Okay, see this one here? Okay, standing still, slow moving. Okay, you can see he's got like just one hoof in the air. And look at this guy. This is movement forward very, very fast. Okay, this represents this. Whoops, this card here represents Gemini. Okay, all right, there you are, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is about fast, moving fast. Okay, so glad to hear that. I actually connected with someone at the university in Okinawa through a conference, and they gave me lots of advice on how to strengthen my application. I'm so grateful. Okay, I feel like you're going to get it. I feel like you'll be there, but be prepared to move fast. Okay, thank you for purchasing, and everybody else who has purchased. All right, Lily, does Jay like me as a friend or more? He is with someone but keeps flirting and then backtracking. Thanks very much. He does like you, but he's not gonna make any moves. Okay, all right. He does like you, Lily. I think he likes the attention of you flirting with him, but I don't feel like, if you're kind of thinking maybe he's not in a very good relationship and he's going to end up dumping that person and, starting something up with me. I feel this is just lighthearted flirting. Okay, let's just see what the messages are here regarding Jay. Okay, it's a friend or more. He likes you. He likes you more, but is he going to make any changes in that relationship? He's just a flirt. Yeah, he's just a flirt. I don't feel it's anything more than that. Maybe distraction from his relationship, Okay. He is attracted to you, Lily. Okay. I don't know when this all started. When did this all start? Like months ago, weeks ago? And I don't judge. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm here to help. And I'm here to help people understand, okay? Why they go through the things they go through, why things happen to them, okay? Did he just start this a few weeks ago? Did he start flirting with you a year ago and nothing's really happening? Because I do feel there's an attraction here. He likes the attention. A couple years ago, he flirts. And then it goes friendly again, and then he flirts again. He messes around. Yeah, it's like he plays games, right? And I don't think you're kind of getting to the point where you're tired of these games. Either you're going to flirt with me or not, or you're going to like me or you're not, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles talks about a resourceful person. Now, this could be him seeing you as the woman that is very domesticated, or a woman that is very resourceful on many levels. Okay. All right. Is the passion there? Yes. There's the Ace of Wands. Okay. There's the beginning. This is a beginning, but it's never really taken off. It's just there. Leaves you confused, right? Leaves you confused. Like, does this man like me? Why is he doing this? You know, that sort of a thing. Okay. Oh, hi, Ruby. And then we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression, surgery. Like, I don't think he's got a very good relationship at home. So this could be something where maybe he goes through a tough time, right? And sometimes people will start flirting with other people to kind of get their mind off of what might be going on at home. Okay. You can see the heart. You can see this rose is being pierced by the sword. And you can see the depression here. You can see the dark clouds. There's nothing happy about this card. Or it might leave you feeling like this. Okay. But I would say that this card is more about how he's feeling and how he sees you. Probably doesn't have this at home or in his relationship. And he does feel that there's that passion there. Okay. But I don't feel like he's going to make any changes in that relationship. All right. I'm so happy the best reader is live. Aw, thanks, Ruby. I've been live for over an hour. Finally, people are talking to me. They're engaging. I hope this reading helped you, Lily. It's like he just pulls back and then it leaves you confused. And then he starts up again, right? I think you kind of have a little bit of hope on some level, like maybe this would go further, right? It makes me feel second best. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, it leaves you feeling confused, right? And that's not fair to you. If he has issues at home or issues in his relationship, he needs to resolve that. Not seeking attention through you to make himself feel better. Okay? If anybody wants any more to buy a reading at all, it's $11.11. Well, Hipsy, I'm not on Hipsy anymore. I don't know what happened to that live stream, but I mean, I'm taking super chats. So I'll give it a few more minutes. And if nobody else wants to purchase, I will end this live stream. I've been online for over an hour now. Okay, I think that's it. Nice to see you, Ruby. Thank you, everybody, for purchasing readings from me tonight. I hope to be able to start to go live more often. And I really, really appreciate everybody coming in, saying hi, letting me know where you're from, and being so supportive of each other. Lily, you were great tonight, giving condolences to Caroline, who lost her mother, and just really helping out people and uplifting them. What are you, a Sagittarius? Or a Cancer woman? Cancers are very nurturing. Ah, there you are. You're a Cancer. Oh, me? What is the most significant spiritual encounter you have had? In my dreams. I've always had my encounters in my dreams, dreaming about loved ones. I want to find that video. There's a video I have taken of myself when all of a sudden a smoke just went swirling through here. I want to find it so I can send it to you. All right. I guess that's it. Yeah, Caroline, you're right. Lily does deserve better. Lily, there's somebody that's going to come into your life that's tall and dark. Okay? If you want to flirt with Jay, flirt with him, but don't give him your heart. Okay? Because he's not going to give you his. Thanks, both of you. You've cheered me up. Oh, good. I'm glad. I know it's a tough situation to be in, especially when you feel very connected to that person. So, all right, everyone, I will end my live stream. I hope to be able to go on live again next week. And I hope you guys will join me and come back. Okay? All right, everyone, take care. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.